There are two distinct miracles of Chanukah. One is the military victory, Rabim Biad Me'atim, that the few were able to overpower the many. The Maccabim, the Chashmonaim, were able to defeat the Greeks, the Syrian Greeks, as well as V'achar Kain Bo Banecha Lidvir Beisecha. They came into the Beis Hamikdash, and they were able to light the menorah. And even though the oil was supposed to last for 1 day, it lasted for 8. There's the military victory and the spiritual victory, and the two shall not meet. But Rabbeinu Nissim, in fact, brings the two together. He integrates these two ideas of Chanukah into one. And he does this by giving an answer to the famous question of the Beis Yosef. The Beis Yosef asks, why is Chanukah celebrated for 8 days? The miracle was only 7 days, because if there was enough oil to last for 1 day, then day 1 is not miraculous. Only the day 2 through day 8 are miraculous, and therefore the miracle, the holiday, should only be celebrated for 7 days. Says Rabbeinu Nissim, the celebration on day 1 is the military victory. The celebration on day 2 through day 8 is the spiritual victory. But what do you mean? The two shall not cross. They're completely distinct. Explains the Kloisenberger Rebbe, you have it all wrong. If the military victory doesn't lead to a greater awareness and connection to God, to our Creator, then the military victory was a means to no end. It was meaningless. It was worthless. It's only when the military victory leads to a greater awareness, appreciation, and inspiration to HaKadosh Baruch Hu that the military victory is all worth it. We see already now in Israel how the military war and the soon-to-be victory has led to a revival, a spiritual revival. Hundreds of thousands of pairs of tzitzis that we had the privilege to make and send back to Israel. Hundreds of thousands, 300,000 plus menorahs were sent over to the bases already this past week. The connection to HaKadosh Baruch Hu is great. It's only meaningful, it's only purposeful if it leads to bringing more light into the world. And that is exactly why when we celebrate Chanukah, we celebrate with a menorah and not with a weapon. Because the weapon was the means to the ends. The end was to bring more light into the world. And that is why we celebrate with a menorah, by bringing more light into the world. Ki ner mitzvah, v'torah or. The light is the mitzvah. What is the light? It is the light of the Torah. May every point, every goal in our lives, everything we do, have a purpose, have an end, the end being to inspire others, to bring people closer to their Creator, to do better, to live more meaningful, altruistic, and inspiring lives. And may the lights of the menorah remind us of that appreciation and that gratitude and that greater observance that we should bring into our lives as well. Have a freilich and Chanukah and a wonderful Shabbos.